Dark Brotherhood Sacrament. It requires either the Gold Coast DLC add-on or ESO Plus so that you can access the Gold Coast and the Dark Brotherhood. So you'll see that the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary is here with the Dark Brotherhood quest line completely. Other than that, it would be black. So from the Gold Coast Way Shrine, you can quickly run up over to here. Navigating over to the left side, you'll see Speaker Tyrannus. If we can get around this irritating Twilight Matriarch that just sits there and flaps in your face, we'll speak to him.
The void beckons.
But before we do that, something important about the Dark Brotherhood Sacraments is that you always need to make sure you have a poison equipped on your primary weapon that you'll use. Sometimes these quests will require you to kill your primary target with poison and use the Blade of Woe. If you've equipped a poison, and it really can be any poison, this is a trash poison that I picked up in a dungeon somewhere. As long as you've got a poison equipped on your main hand, in your main slot, when you hit the Blade of Woe sequence, you'll get credit for killing them with poison, and it will not consume any of the poison. For my gear today, I'm going to be using my thieving gear on my Khajiit Nightblade. The thieving gear I've created here is the craftable set, Night Silence. It requires 2 traits. And you'll see if you wear all 5 pieces, it ignores the movement speed penalty of sneak, which is absolutely critical to getting these done on time. There really is very little time limit to the Dark Brotherhood Sacraments, but once you kill your primary target, you'll have approximately 2 minutes to leave and get out of the area. A little bit easier than the Thieves Guild heists, which is a set time of 8 minutes. So I've got the 5-piece Night Mother Silence, and I'm also wearing the 5 pieces of the Night Mother's Embrace set, which is an overland set from Deshawn. If you wear 5 pieces of that, it will reduce the radius you can be detected while sneaking by 2 meters and reduces the cost of sneak. Quick look at my champion points will show that under the shadow, I have 60 on shade, which reduces my cost of sneak by another 29.37%. So my cost of sneak is incredibly low for this character. The skills I'll be using today are Dark Cloak from the Thieves Guild, from the Nightblade Shadow Tree. Dark Cloak is what it's been morphed to. And I'll be using Rapid Maneuver. You can see on the right side, Rapid Maneuver from the Assault line of Player versus Player. To get your Assault level up to this, I believe you need level 4 of Assault in order to get Rapid Maneuver. It allows us to move very, very quickly, and with the ignored movement cost of sneak, movement speed penalty of sneak, we'll be able to move very, very quickly through this dungeon. I'm also slotting the Roguish Stealth Drought. This is a pickup you'll get Brotherhood if you start completing their missions. It'll become in some reward coffers. The beauty of it, I'll open that up, is that it costs me no materials to craft, and it will give stamina regeneration and grants Vanish, making you invisible for 11 seconds should you need to cast it. Now, with a 45-second cooldown, we'll have to use this only at a critical time. I tend not to have to use it, but it's great to have it slotted and ready just in case I run into a tight spot. So we'll speak to Speaker Tyrannus here,
Night Mother smile upon you, Silencer.
and he will give us our
Yes,
quest.
Grace. The Black Sacrament has been performed, and we have a target.
So who do I need to kill?
Before I give you the name,
Speaker Tyrannus will always give you a single target plus a challenge. The challenge is somewhat variable and will sometimes include killing your target with poison, and sometimes include either killing another person or destroying some precious artifact of theirs.
Fear is one of the Brotherhood's greatest allies.
One condition that is always added, and I'm just going to zap through this really quickly. If you're doing these, you can read them all you like. So we're going to be killing Mabgloril. Yeah, okay. So we'll teleport now. He'll take us over to, today is the Trader's Cove. You can get one of these quests every day. On to the real meat and bones of this. Okay, as you can see, we're trespassing. I'm going to open up my journal. I'll just zap to this really quickly. So, the Sacrament, the Trader's Cove, we can see in the top right. We have to kill Gion, is an optional step. We have to kill our primary target with poison. We cannot alert the Trader's Cove, and we have to leave before the Overseer arrives. The Overseer does not, the timer for the Overseer does not start until you I will kill Mabgrolabish, a fine orc name. So I have lots of time to do it, not in a rush. I'm going to enter sneak here, and I'm going to have a look at my map. So as we can see, our primary target is in this area, and our secondary target, Gion, is over in this area. Trader's Cove is really not a difficult area, and if you follow the path I'll follow, you won't have any problem either. I'm going to cast Rapid Maneuver, and right after I cast Rapid, I always cast Dark Cloak. So you stick over to the right here. A note on alerting the cove. You can be seen by up to 4 characters, and I'm just going to stick to the right, staying out of that blue zone. You can see I'm still hidden and moving very quickly. Sticking to the right, staying out of this blue. You can be seen by up to 4 of these characters without alerting the cove. I do like to try to not alert anyone. This is a nice little cut through that will take you over to this area. I'm going to hide up here. The set path for this warden is that he'll walk from here over to about where the center of the dot is there. So we just simply have to wait for him here. Once his blue circle of detection passes, we'll be able to drop down. Were you to get into that circle of detection, another Rapids and Dark Cloak. So now we have to look for our target. We can identify our target by the hand above his head. So I'm just going to pop into this hiding spot really quickly. So if you pop yourself into that, find yourself in that circle of detection, you will not be able to stealth at all. And I'll cloak really quickly. And cloak again, get behind him, and hit my sequence. And I'm going to take what's on his body, just because I deserve it. Oh, another cloak. Back. And it looks like we're fine. You can see that's the furthest hill that guard will walk. So I'm going to go back up into this area here. We're going to be perfectly safe. This hidden little area is going to allow us to get through to the other side where our primary target is. in both Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood, there are unmapped shortcuts. Once you get used to where they are, it can be very handy. I'm going to sneak in over to the right. This is never a dangerous area. If you sneak to the right, and of course, I always follow rapids with a cloak, because rapids will make you detectable for a short period of time. So here's our target. I'm going to sneak around behind him, and once I kill him, there we go, I completed it, and I killed him with poison. Take his cheap little 40 gold treasure. Rapids again. This guard is going to kind of hold to the left there. I'm going to tuck in here and wait. And just stay out of that detection circle and you'll be completely fine. You'll see I've got 1 minute and 20 seconds left to get out of here, which is not an issue at all. You'll have plenty of time. There are a couple of NPCs that roam around here. You just have to keep your eye out for them. Here comes another guard. I'm not sure what side he will... Oh, I can sneak up here above this rock. Oh. Messed that up a little bit. So I won't make it through over there. This guard, when he comes back, will come around to the left side, to the right side, over close to where I'm looking there. I'm really not panicked for time, even though it might seem that I have almost no time left. I have 18 seconds left, and I just simply have to get through this arch here, and then it's a straight run. Over to the ladder, and you can see we completed it in time. Alert status 05, we completed all of our objectives. Going up the ladder, this will take us right back to the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, where we can go and turn in our quest. A note on rewards for the Dark Brotherhood quest: if you only complete some of the objectives, you'll get a green coffer. If you complete them all, even if you were detected once or twice or even 3 times, you'll still get a blue coffer, blue or purple. And approximately 50% of the time that will contain a Dark Brotherhood motif page.
So fear, Silencer.
I have returned,
It's done, Silencer.
and the target has been eliminated, and I completed all of your challenges. So I've got a blue Sithis Touch equipment
Truly
coffer.
the void.
We'll go into inventory, have a look and see what's inside. I did get a Dark Brotherhood legs motif today. It's been a few days since I've got them. I do complete these every day, trying to get all of the motif pages. So I'll grab all of those. And I'll also grab out all of the items from my Thieves Guild laundered goods satchel, which, if it is the blue one, will always contain a Thieves Guild motif page. I've got a live stream on that as well. Thank you for watching, and I welcome your comments.